Hi and welcome back to our channel. My name is Marta from Cooking the Word and I am food guide in Frankfurt. In this video I would love to show you 5 of my favorite Christmas market sweets and dessert recipes so you can celebrate the Christmas market time at home this year. This is already the third part of the Christmas market celebration at home series. The first one was about the Christmas market drinks. The second one was about the savoury street food. And now we've got nothing left than just to concentrate on desserts. All the recipes to the food that I'm gonna mention in this video are gonna be in the description box down below. I have also prepared Christmas market street food recipes as a PDF, and that PDF includes all recipes from the whole series. To get the PDF, the only thing what you need to do is to subscribe to our newsletter that comes out every month. The first dish that I would like to show you are those chocolate covered fruits or chocolate dipped fruit skewers. So if you are a fan of covering fruits with a chocolate, get yourself some strawberries, bananas, different kinds of your favorite chocolate, and let's make it. So to make those delicious fruit skewers, you first gonna need to melt the chocolate in the double boiler. Then you will need to peel the bananas and wash the strawberries. To make 4 large skewers, I needed 2 bananas and 250 grams of strawberries. At this point, your chocolate should be melted and ready. I know that some at this stage add also a bit of coconut oil or different fat to the chocolate. I don't think so that is necessary, so I leave it out. And now we're gonna cover the skewers with a chocolate. I am using a large spoon for that. It is pretty messy job, but for me it's still the best way to do it. The biggest challenge is also to cover the fruits from the bottom, but you can easily do it with a spoon. As soon as the skewers are ready, you can place them on the newspaper or baking sheet, or as I did, in the large pasta plate. The banana dark chocolate skewers I have decided to cover with a white chocolate and grated chocolate. I think they looked very pretty. And the strawberry skewers I have covered with a white chocolate and decorated with a dark grated chocolate. The next Christmas market staple is the gingerbread, but not any gingerbread. This one is called Elisenlebkuchen, and that's the one that originally comes from Nuremberg. It's very moist and is made without a flour. To make those, you're gonna need a good amount of eggs, brown sugar, a little bit of honey, cinnamon, gingerbread spice mix and salt, as well as candied lemon and orange, ground almonds and hazelnuts, and obladen, however you call them. First, you can use a food processor or a normal large knife to chop up the candied orange peel and candied lemon peel. Then we're gonna whisk together the eggs, brown sugar, honey until all ingredients are well combined. Then we're gonna take a large bowl and add the mixture to it. Add the chopped candied orange and lemon peel, the ground nuts as well as the spices, and mix all ingredients together. The mixture should have this thick consistency because it allows to spread easily on the obladen. So to make this gingerbread, you need to take this eatable paper disc or pre-altar bread, and by using a knife you can spread it nicely. From the dough that I prepared, I made in the end 37 gingerbread, and they turned out not as beautiful as the bakeries in Nuremberg do. But as soon as I tried it, I already forgot how they look like. So here you go. Those are the gingerbread cookies before baking, and this is how they look like after baking. I have decided to cover the gingerbread cookies with a mixture of milk and dark chocolate. I did it by hand because I found it quicker that way, but it's obviously very messy. If the chocolate is too thick, you can help yourself with a dough scraper. If you like, you can also cover those with a normal sugar glaze. As soon as the gingerbread cookies are covered with a chocolate and the chocolate is still soft, you can place in the middle 3 halves of almonds. That's how they do it in Nuremberg, and I found this decoration very pretty. So here they are, one of my favorite German Christmas cookies ever. I am actually very proud of them because we usually buy them in Nuremberg or at the Frankfurt Christmas market, and they do taste very similar to those that I made. I am very happy that I made this many. Well done, Marta. Next Christmas market staple are the Marzipan kartoffel, and those little balls are made with an almond paste as well as powdered sugar and cherry spirit. Then those ingredients are mixed very well together, and then the mixture is divided into 16 equal parts, from which small balls are formed. And this is how the marzipan potatoes look like when they are ready. At this point, we need to put them in the box with a lid that is filled with cocoa powder and shake them gently so they get covered with the cocoa powder. And this is how they look like when they are ready. I actually love how they taste because they're pretty sweet from inside and a little bit bitter from outside, and that's very nice combination. And talking about the great combinations, I would love to show you another one, which is almond with sugar. Okay, to make those you need a little bit more than that. We will need cinnamon, vanillin sugar, as well as almonds, good amount of white sugar, and a little bit of cold water. To make this wonderful almonds, you need a pot that you're gonna need to fill with sugar, cinnamon and vanillin sugar, as well as water that you're gonna stir a bit and then bring to boil without stirring. As soon as the water is boiling, you can add the almonds, and now you're gonna need to keep on stirring until they caramelize. That can take up to 10 minutes. This is how they look like when they start thickening up, so caramelizing, and this is how they look like when you should take them out of the pot. So at the end you can spread them onto a baking sheet and let them cool down for a few minutes. The almonds I made are crispy and sweet, of course, and I cannot imagine a Christmas time without those. And now is the time to make my favorite dish ever, which is called Knödel. You can translate it to jam-filled yeast dumplings. To make the dough, you're gonna need whole milk, sugar and fresh yeast. Please don't substitute it with the dry one because the dumplings are not gonna turn out as good. Also egg or eggs, flour, soft butter, a little bit of sugar again, and a little bit of salt. I made my dumplings with a cherry filling, although the plum filling would be the traditional one. So for the sour cherry filling, I need a sour cherry juice, sugar, sour cherries, and a bit of starch. To make those dumplings, you're gonna need to take a large bowl and mix flour, sugar, salt, eggs, and soft butter in it. You can do it by hands, or you can use a dough mixer. Then you need to prepare your yeast, which you're gonna have to dissolve in lukewarm water mixed with a little bit of sugar. As soon as the mixture is ready, you can pour it straight away to the dough. If the dough gets pretty sticky, you can add 1 tablespoon of flour and form a ball from it. Then you should cover it with a kitchen towel and let it rest for at least 45 minutes. In the meantime, we can make the cherry filling, and for that we're gonna mix together the sour cherry juice as well as starch and sugar. And as soon as the mixture is thick, you can add the sour cherries, turn off the heat, cover it and set aside. After 45 minutes, you can finally start making the dumplings. Get your dough and the cherry sauce ready. You're gonna start by flouring the surface and rolling the dough into a thick log. After this, you can divide the dough into 4 equal parts, and from each part you form a small ball. And now pay attention. So from each piece you can form a circle, and while holding the dough in your hand, you add 1 tablespoon of the cherry sauce mixture and then fold the dough so the filling doesn't come out. And yes, this is how it looks like when their beginner makes it. Then you need to flip it around and form a round dumpling. When the dumplings are ready, you need to cover them with a kitchen towel and leave them to rest for 15 minutes. At this point, you can transfer very carefully the dumplings into a steam basket, place it in a large pot filled with water and bring it to boil. Turn the temperature to medium and steam with a closed lid for 15 minutes. The dumplings turn out maybe not as beautiful as at the Christmas market, but they surely tasted great and they were still very fluffy. I couldn't stop myself from eating 2 on one go. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you did enjoy my choice of the sweets and desserts that you can find at the German Christmas market. Please let me know in the comments down below what is your favorite Christmas market dessert. Next week I've got something special for you, and obviously it is about Christmas. I hope you're going to stay tuned for this video. Have a safe week and I see you on my next one. Bye!